back, Dynamic Gang. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, let's get into this. So, from what I remember from when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With the GX, I don't really play with this card anymore, but I remember for a while it used to be limited to like only one that you can have in your deck. That's how good this card was. I even think it may have been banned once. I don't know, if I can't remember that far back. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But this is Neo-Spacian Grand Mole, and he had the ability to bounce cards back. Like you would normal summon him, or I don't know if it's normal or special summon, or it could be both. And then before battle, or before the battle damage, or before the beginning of the damage step, you can choose to bounce him and the other card back. Now that was a problem for a lot of cards that were either tribute summoned or whatever, and there was actually rulings where I think like if a card triggers its effect during the damage step, or like towards the end of the damage step, their effects wouldn't go off because this happened before the damage. This happened before it even decided to go into it. So, yeah, it's one of those cards that you have to be very good at judging the ruling. You know, if especially at tournaments, I've seen a lot of people try to say no, the monster effect's triggered, but then the judge says no. This happens before this happens. So, yeah, to be a judge in Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially now, I wouldn't want to be a judge in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell no, not when all this crazy stuff happening and you need to know exactly what effects happen and what triggers first and what's mandatory, what's not mandatory. Anyway, enough of me talking. We're going to get into this. This is Neo-Spacian Grand Mole. This happened in the GX Yu-Gi-Oh! Period. Thank you. Let's get into this. So, Dynamic Gang, I don't know if anybody's watching the videos that played Yu-Gi-Oh, but when Neo-Spacian Grand Mole first came out, man, it would just bounce everything back. There was no synchros, there was no fusions, there was really nothing that could really stop it, and that's the reason why they limited it to one. I mean, he was in the heyday. He was he was a GG game, like good game. Next, you know, especially if you're able to special summon and they only had one monster really on the field, they were able to being able to protect it. You know, the Grand Mole was, in my opinion, one of the best cards. I don't know how it is now. I don't know how relevant it is now in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty sure it might be a little slow, but hey, man, it had its day, and people put that on the you can only have one copy, so it was very limited. But the great thing about drawing these Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, right, is it also brings back a lot of great memories, you know. And you know what's crazy about Yu-Gi-Oh? This is a rock type. How the hell is it a rock type? It's a mole. It would be like, I don't know, man. I would say it's more like a beast or a beast warrior, you know? Like, I don't know how they decide to say, you know, hey, this is a rock and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what other Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards you want me to do next, or whatever else you want me to draw. And we'll get into this. But, you know, like I said, man, I'm just drawing some of my most favorite cards. So these cards may not be on your list. They may not be, you know, like, oh, why did he draw this? These are one of all the cards that I'm drawing. Unless you guys give me recommendations. These are all cards that I grew up with, that I actually used and I actually liked. Except for the Fable Curse. The only reason I have her is because, you know, those remind me of my daughters. Like I said, you know, they always pretend to be like putting their hands in their face in their hands, and they have that one eye peering out to see, did he buy it? Did he buy it? Anyway, like, subscribe, and all that other good job. Thank you. ladies and gentlemen, as Grand Spacious Grand Mole. Neo-Spacian Grand Mole. My bad, sorry. Like, subscribe. Let me know what Yu-Gi-Oh card you want me to draw next. Thank you.